Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everyone doing on this wonderful, messy Monday? Hope everyone is doing well. It's July 3rd for the Americans. That means tomorrow is July 4th. Hope everyone's ready. You may notice we got the Whale Nexus logo today. I wasn't lazy and decided I should be adding that to the our program output. uh, Winkler in chat saying, "How does one join the broadcast?" Well, I was working on stuff there, buddy. I was working on stuff.
You have two Nexus logos.
Yeah, I got both of them. Both colors. I like.
One's the AACL logo.
I like them both. They're both going.
Do you want the third one while we're at it?
There's a third one.
Sure is.
The one with the clear Nexus.
That would be the one that I just DM'd you.
Oh. Yeah, no, I'm not going to mess with that one for now. Because, see, the one I uploaded, that's just a single file. So, it's good. I didn't have to modify it.
I know, it's just to say it wasn't meant to be used.
I'm using it.
I see
I
that.
liked it. So, today, we've got Queens Island FC versus Myrtle Beach Corsairs starting us off. Then, after that game, we will have Hearts of Maple, Bossier City. Big game for Bossier. Big game for Hearts. Both want to win on that one. Here, Queens Island, they want to stay kind of competitive. Myrtle Beach, getting ready for next season. Myrtle Beach is definitely going to need to be very interesting to see. I believe most of their team, if not all of it, have got all of their progressions. I haven't been spying enough, but Winkler, do you know off the top of your head?
If what?
All of Myrtle Beach players have gotten 100% of their progressions in so far this season?
I guess we'll know when the season ticks over.
Well then, I guess that means we won't find out till later. With that being said, let's set some game plans. Queens Island going with game plan 1. Myrtle Beach Corsairs going with game plan 2. We got a 4-3-3, more or less a 4-2-4 from Queens Island, going against a 4-2-2-2 from Myrtle Beach, kind of 4-2-2. Let's go ahead and start loading down to that pitch. So, how has fatherhood been there, Winkler?
Good.
Been home for about a week now.
Yeah, about a week. It's almost. Oh, it's snowing.
Yeah, so apparently we have snow in tonight's game. This is going to cause some interesting physics with the ball and players. Wow, I don't think I've had a snow game in a while.
Oh, I'm not good.
We are getting down to the end of the season. We've got this week's matches, and then I knew I forgot something. Got this week's matches, and then we have 3 more weeks of matches left. So we're getting down to the wire of who can and can't make it to the end of the season and take that first place. We're also starting to see that middle of the pack just get scrambled up even more. A couple teams kind of already out of the picture. A couple teams still looking on the outside looking in. Buffalo being one of those teams. We've got Queens Island in their dark camos, going from the left to the right, while Myrtle Beach is in their blues and purples sunburst kits, going right to left. Good setup here.
I haven't actually done the math.
Okay.
Buffalo might be statistically eliminated. I'm not 100% sure.
I haven't checked.
Points wise, you guys are not. But I haven't done the actual matchups to see if a team just by happenstance can get enough points just to eliminate you guys from contention. You guys are. I said it last night. You guys are on. You guys are on the
Life
cusp.
support.
You guys are on the edge. Yeah, you guys are on the
life support. We're on the outside looking in, praying that things just go our way. That probably won't happen. Most importantly, we can't lose. If we want to stay in it, we can't lose. So, as some of our YouTube viewers might have noticed, we are getting some work done for... Oh, I haven't finished all of them. I got them all done. I should do that after this match. We're getting some work done on some thumbnails for our videos. So after the videos are live, we are getting thumbnails created by the owner of Anchorage FC, Rummy. He is creating some thumbnails for us to attach to the videos, making them a bit easier for people to find what they're looking for on the fly. Hopefully you guys are liking that. I believe he's also going to be doing weekly recap pictures showcasing scores and the scores of all the games and who have scored in the games. Be on the lookout for those.
That's the plan. He also got a shout out last night. If you guys did not get a chance to see last night's game, I know that it's 90 minutes long, but it is. If you just want to watch the second half, it was a fucking great game.
I unfortunately have not had the chance to take a look at it yet.
Anchorage got out to a 5-1 lead.
Oh my god. And they were playing Knox, right?
Yep. Anchorage got out to a 5-1 lead and slowly Knox crawled his way back.
Oh, I would have loved to hear Dave dressing up a storm.
And then it almost went to OT, but Robo scored in 90+2. To take it. And he scored a 90+2. There was only 90+4. And quite literally, as soon as the 4 hit, they stopped. Like there was no nonsense yesterday.
That's unfortunate. It would have been great to see that go into OT, just to hear Dave's reaction in a 90+5 type of moment. As some of our viewers might have noticed, with the changeover over to World Nexus, we are also showcasing Dave's streams of the AAC goal. Interrupted in the middle of my sentence by Chester Chess. He says, "This is football, not college football." And Sally Nelly could not make the save there. What a shot from Chess. Little 1-2, 1-2, top of the box to Bergkamp. Oh, was that his right outside foot on a awkward volley?
Self-volleyed to himself, and then the same foot that he used for the volley, he used for the goal.
Wow, that's some talent there. That is some talent. Every point matters there. Come on. But as I was saying, Dave actually is doing the AACL, as many of you might have noticed. That is going to be broadcasted Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Wednesday before and after, most likely, the SSF matches. So if you feel like taking a gander, take a watch, it's definitely worth it. You'll get some good college level football style play and some great commentary from all different sorts of people in the AACL. Also,
so
God,
you guys are officially statistically eliminated.
bomb. Oh well.
With Knox win last night, they go up to 32 points. The ceiling for Buffalo is 31.
Oh well.
Hearts still in the running by a point.
So
Hearts can top out at 33. Anchorage can still top out at 35. Same with Myrtle Beach. So Myrtle Beach desperately needs a win tonight.
For sure, Myrtle Beach is one of those teams that kind of had a little bit of an interesting start, a little on the slow side sometimes, but they have been making a great run as of late overall. Ooh, right in the gut. And the interesting thing about Myrtle Beach being in this competitively like this is they are one of the lower statistically rated teams.
Just had a bad training camp.
A lot of newer players for them.
Yeah, they got 99% newer players, but a vet ain't one. I don't know. The Chess is carrying them on his back along. Yeah,
with some good game plans. Definitely showcasing that there's more to it than just the points that you have to spend. I think
big showdown next. Big showdown next with Bossier versus Hearts.
Yeah,
I believe big showdown next week too, where Knox takes on Hearts. Hearts of Maple is literally fighting for their survival the next few weeks. Tonight they have Bossier. Next week they have Knox City.
Oof. Two top of the table teams there.
Week 17 they have Anchorage. And they finish against Queens Island tonight. Queens Island. I would say, and this is no offense to anybody in the league, but I would say Bluff City has the easiest road to try and close this out. They play North of Fury this week. Then they play Roswell. Then they play Buffalo. And then they finish against Myrtle Beach. So I just want to set this up real quick. Match day 18. First off, kudos to Eagle for making the schedule, because match day 18 you have Bossier versus Knox, Bluff City versus Myrtle Beach. 4 teams that are both playing for the championship or have the possibility to be still playing for the championship right now.
And I promise you folks, we didn't know that these were going to be the 4 teams. At the start of the year, Buffalo was considered a top 3 team.
Yep.
And then the first match
Never again.
happened.
then kickoff. Oh.
Yeah, I think Hearts of Maple definitely have a very rough schedule to finish it off.
We will kick out the schedules for week 16, 17, 18. Probably those weeks, because I don't know how we want to do it yet.
Yeah,
there are no more Sunday night games.
Do you mean 90-minute games?
Yes, there are no more 90-minute games.
So the games still could be on Sunday night, but they're not going to be 90 minutes. For the rest of the
games,
season,
the games still will be. I was just going to put like a marquee matchup on Sunday night, but I think I might, and I gotta talk with you and Dave. I can just ask your opinion now. I think I might pull a good game for match day 16 and do one game match day 16 on Sunday, one game match day 17 on Sunday, and then match day 18 every single game on Sunday.
Okay.
Is what I'm thinking. And that way, we just have one big hurrah to close out season competition. With the last game of the night being the matchup that has the most to lose.
Yeah. I don't hate that idea. Especially considering those games will be the more quicker 25-minute games.
Yep.
We can definitely get through 5 games in one day easily.
Oh, yeah. We used to all the time.
Yeah.
I was going crazy. We'll probably start a little bit early. Probably start at like 7 o'clock. Yep. But I think that's the best way to do it, personally.
I like it because it frees up my Monday 1 week earlier. My WoW group messaged me today saying, "Hey, how much longer do you have on your Monday nights?"
You still have another competition on Mondays there, son.
Oh, and another goal! Oh, what a goal! Holy moly. Sebastian with a snipe there.
Garcha Sebastian with a nice slot past the keeper for goal number 2 of tonight's action between Myrtle Beach Corsairs and Queens Island. That's for you, Crazy Canuck. Mow your lawn.
Coming in the 44th minute, giving them the 2-0 lead over Queens Island, with the first one coming from Chester Chess.
Unless you're not streaming the round robin part of the tournament.
I can, but on a different day.
So you're not streaming the round robin of the tournament.
Okay.
Because those need to kind of be specific.
We'll talk more offline to figure it all out. 45th minute, 1 minute of added time. Myrtle Beach getting it down on their side. Nice feed to Birdcamp. Birdcamp not able to get it to anyone. Queens Island gets it out, and ref calls the half. Myrtle Beach leads 2-0 off the foot of Chester's Chest in the 15th minute, and Garche Sebastian in the 44th. Yeah, looks pretty one-sided like the score looks. Ouch. I guess the one thing Queens Island does is they have 2 more tackles. That's a little rough to look at. Myrtle Beach coming out, definitely showcasing that they want this win. Queens Island having to put up a hard fight, not able to kind of keep up, unfortunately. This snow probably isn't helping the matter of fact for either team. And I agree, David Leathers. Myrtle Beach is a good team. They're pretty tough to take on. Definitely not a pushover. No team in the SSF is, though. Anything you'd like to add, Winkler?
No, I'm looking at something else.
Okay, with that being said, let's go ahead and get down there to the pitch for the second half. Myrtle Beach starting with the ball in their blue and purple sun-kissed kits, going from the left to the right. Queens Island in their green, orange, and brown camouflage-like kits, going from the right to the left. Yeah, Nate, as Nate said, Queens Island was held to no shots whatsoever. They did not have a good first half. Myrtle Beach.
So I will update this today, but for people listening at home, if you want to go into the league table, this is updated for last night, not updated. I'll update it throughout the night and repost it. This shows the top contenders, possible points, who's been eliminated, and who is technically statistically in it. I posted that into the league table. Queens Island kind of overcompensated, I think. You know, we talked about which team is going to overcompensate when it comes to changing game plans and such. I think Queens Island got hit with that. They were starting to roll towards the middle of the season, then they won on a couple. They lost a couple right before the change of game plans, and they went drastic with their game plan changes, and unfortunately it just really hasn't panned out for them.
You can kind of see that a little bit. Okay. So you should be able to see that on the screen now. It's on the bottom center for you. So you don't have to go looking for it. You can see Hearts of Maple is at the bottom of the list that are statistically not eliminated, while Buffalo Tigers is at the top of the list of those eliminated. Bossier City technically leading the way still after Knox's game, but Bossier has a game in hand tonight. So
yeah, that's
anything can happen.
Didn't move it yet because I'm waiting to see what Bossier does. Can't give Dave his color yet.
Well, even if Bossier loses, if they don't lose, but they're winning the plus-minus rate. So as long as they don't lose badly.
But they're not winning in points right now. They need to win to stay even.
Oh, that's 29-32.
Yep.
No, it's goal differential first, isn't it?
No, it's points, as in
Oh, okay.
league points.
Oh,
That's not
okay.
goals. That's points, as in you get
I was
3 points
looking-
for a win.
I was looking at the very last column.
Oh, that's possible points.
I see that now. I see that now. Listen, I'm looking at what they're looking at. It's not exact. Yeah, it is. It's not exactly the easiest thing to do for me, but. By the way, you like how you're not getting blinded today?
I do.
I did that.
I also love this chick running on the beach. She's really cool.
What?
The chick running on the beach.
I have no idea what you're referencing. Oh, this wallpaper. It's just a standard Windows wallpaper.
I know that I don't need to send this to you now, but I'm going to.
Listen, I don't look at my wallpaper, okay? I didn't know what you were talking about at first.
Shout out again to Nate Hall, who joined us last night in the booth.
Skittles are good.
No. Nobody tastes the rainbow.
You're just jealous?
No. Definitely not.
Bom, bom, bom. Ooh, good feed to Ethan Letterman. I don't like the feed over to Muhammad.
Ooh, but he almost
Alberga.
found Alberga in the center. That would have been
Wow.
nice.
It definitely would have. I think that would have been a shot on target and possibly a goal.
Get that man's head on all of the balls.
Lewandowski finding the hole to Mark. Oh. Mark pulling it wide right there.
How's it going, Guy? How's it going, Pete?
Fireworks.
It's gonna be a loud night.
Probably. But good news is I don't work tomorrow.
Neither do I.
Okay, mister. When's the last time you did work? Actually, probably.
But
I
last
wouldn't be
night.
surprised. I was gonna say I wouldn't be surprised if you had to do something recently. So how's the new kitchen treating you?
It's good. Just trying to get things put away.
Yeah. Did you figure out
Do
anything
some
for
more
chairs?
cleanup today. Not yet. We gotta look. We haven't really been able to leave the house together yet.
Valid.
Still got a little bit of growing up to do, she does.
Ooh.
Ooh, what a hard tackle.
Didn't even get the ball at all. That's going to be an instant yellow. There it is.
That's going to be a straight yellow.
Ref not even having to think about it. Straight at the leg. Oh, that's
God,
gotta
that was
hurt.
dangerous. That's a red card. That's dangerous.
Adit with the yellow there from that dangerous, ugly looking tackle. Thankfully, the Queens Island player was able to get back up. Oh, what a interception there. Oh,
Oh, here we go. Mark Mello. Oh, he freaking hit it wide. He had time to take one more step, and he chose not to. And oof, he'll be thinking about that one all night long.
He should have pushed that out to his left. And then took that trip there with that
Guy
sliding
Clausen,
player.
are you ready to lose to Hearts of Maple next game? Hell no.
He's gonna strip that bark off those trees. Ooh, decent lofted, but ugh. Had a lot of height. No one there though. Just running it down. Oh, couldn't get it. Control of it. Gives the corner kick to Queens Island. Nelly Sally pushes out to Trevor Lopez. A little bit of back and forth between the players. We almost lost out of bounds. Queens Island player did. It gets it up to Letterman though. Lewandowski gets it up to Mark Mello. Mark Mello loses it. Back to Lewandowski after a couple of turnovers. Oh, jeez. Not able to get into that attacking third. Losing it right at the line. Nice feed over to Bergkamp. But Bergkamp, he does get there first, but overruns it. Fighting with Trevor. Comes away with it. And out of bounds. Goal kick. Nelly Selly keeping it short again to Lopez. It's a way to keep possession. Not booting it halfway down the field. Letterman with some assistance. Squaring him off, crossing it way too high. Muhammad trying for it though. A for effort. E for execution. No problem.
A for
Pete.
effort, D for results.
Oh, man. We're getting down to the wire here. We're in the 80th minute. Queens Island up. Queens Island down by 2. They need to get 2 to tie it up. Out to Letterman again. Letterman trying to get it into the middle, but it gets intercepted. Back and forth for a little bit. Ends up in a throw-in for Myrtle Beach. Ooh, that could have been a dangerous tackle, but he got rid of it in time. Tomas did. Feeding it back to the goalkeeper who gives it the big boot. And Barreto does come up with it. Gives it to one of the other Myrtle Beach players who gives it a boot down to chest. Who can't come down with it. Queens Island gains possession. Almost said retains. Another big boot. And another big boot. Oh, this one ended up being successful in the long run. Mello finds Muhammad. Passing it back and forth at the top. Queens Island still has it. Alberga giving them a little bit of muscle. Feeding it to Alberga. Oh, Queen Myrtle Beach with the save there. But Queens Island retaining possession. Neville's centering it. Fighting Muhammad down at the bottom of the box. Back to Neville's. Who's taking it down out to the wing. Trying to find that inlet pass that they like. Yeah. Bad pass. Ball ends on Chess's foot. Switching the field up to Lofton. Barreto to Bergkamp to Lawton. 3 triangular passing. Out to Bergkamp. Good feed, but Bergkamp not able to run down, but he finds Chess. He finds Chess. Oh! I don't know if that was a save or Chess missed it. It looked like it was a save to me. Let's see in this replay. Oh, that was definitely a save by Selinelli. Cabral on the corner kick. Crosses it in. Queens Island defending well. Robert Anderson at the top of the bat. Gives it to Bretto. A shot. Turned over. Queens Island on the counter. Back to midfield. Long ball up to the middle. And that is going to be a corner kick for Queens Island. Neville's to take it. Crosses it in. Header off the post on the outside. Opportunity missed. Big boot. Bergkamp coming out with it though. But Lopez with a good defensive tackle, taking the ball back. One that should have rightfully been his. Referee is done with this. 90 minutes down. Game over. Myrtle Beach with a 2-0 lead off the foot of Chester Chess and Garchi Sebastian. Garcha. Why do I keep saying C? Garcha Sebastian. One of these days I'll get it.
I doubt it.
Hey, I got Bossier eventually.
This is true.
Oh, wow. Myrtle Beach comes out, takes the game in their pocket, puts it in, and says, this game's ours. Just in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're like, okay, we don't need to do much more. Lets them get a couple attempts, but doesn't let them do much beyond that. Definitely a one-sided game overall. But the second half was much better for Queens Island than the first. As we go through with the replays.
Da, 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 da. Let's see here.
Ooh. Great shot from Garcha. Quality shot, just like a striker.
I'm getting you a new photo.
Okay.
So we can stay updated. There you go.
Oh, that's why. Didn't go where it was supposed to go. Okay, and that is it with our first game. We can see here that Queens Island kind of made a good comeback in that second half when it came to statistics. They had 3 shots in the second half, some good amount of crosses. So they ended up with a total of 6 saves, but unfortunately 2 went through. Let's take a look here. Oh, game giving the player of the match to Burke. First goal was Burkamp's? No. Wow. This is a first for me, Winkler.
What?
Game gave player of the match to Bergkamp, who had 2 assists, but no goals.
He was the focal point of their attack.
I agree with it, but it's a first for me. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Man's got plays.
10 shots faced, all 10 of them on target with 6 saves. Oof. That's a rough game for a goalkeeper to deal with. And going on. Snyder had 3 shots faced, none of them on target. Didn't have to make a single save. One shot on target out of 1, 2 assists. Only lost 4 passes. It's a good day. Good day for a striker. Okay, let's load up our second game here. As we do that, make sure this took. Good. Okay, we've got Hearts of Maple hosting Bossier City. Game plan wise, Hearts Maple coming out in game plan 3. Bossier City coming out in game plan 1. Oh, this will be interesting. Attacking wide, payment wide. We will see how this all lines out. There we go. That looks good. We should be good to go. Now, we have our updated league table I will bring into the field now. So, with this updated table, you'll see that Myrtle Beach is sitting at 27 points, sitting in 3rd place. Knox City technically in 1st right now, while Bossier City is in 2nd. But if Bossier takes the win here, they will go back up to 1st and stay there. But if Hearts of Maple take the win here, they will jump above Anchorage for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th place. Definitely a high stakes game for both teams here. Anything to add, Winkler?
No, I've hyped this game up enough between between earlier and last night.
Definitely going to be the game of the match of the night. Game of the match. Both sides desperately want this win. Okay, plus on high pain. Woo woo, chugga 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 chugga. Beautiful classic uniforms for the SSF here. Hearts of Maple coming out in a fake formation here. This one's hard to believe. 2-3-5. We all know that's not the actual formation. They change based on if they have the ball and if they don't have the ball. Oh, Bossier City coming out in a 4-1-2-3. Essex Diambola leading the way. Biff and Guy to his wings.
It's Den.
Essex Diambola.
Yeah.
My apologies.
I love Chris Lee. He's my favorite.
Hearts of Maple.
Chris Lee can't pronounce shit, but I can't spell shit, so I have no room to talk.
Hearts of Maple starting off with the ball, losing it already, going left to right in their classic whites and golds, while Bossier City in their dark blue tops with light blue bottoms, also a classic, going right to left. Don't worry, I also can't determine my lefts and my rights. If you guys could see me, you'd see I'm holding out my fingers with an L. And
you also never
determining which is
actually
left and right.
put up the standings.
Yes, they are.
Oh, that's right. I'm not watching it. Duh. You're right. No, it is.
Come on, buddy. I'm at least halfway decent at that. Let Chris Lee announce the game when he can duplicate it in game 2 or worse. Johnny, yeah. Bossier coming out already, putting some pressure on. Finding Biff. Biff, can you get it? Oh,
it was down.
Uh-oh. Was that in the box?
No, it was not in the box. It was not in the box. But there's the yellow card, and this is prime for Essex Diambola. Biff Markham with a little acting right here. He does get freaking elbowed right in the face hole.
He got hit by 2 people there. Patrick and Roy Kent. Goal! Essex with the early goal off from the free kick at the top of the box, giving Bossier City the lead early in the 5th minute. 1-0 over Hearts of Maple. Oh,
this is what happens when you elbow someone in the face hole next to the box.
Yeah, that's an early lead there.
Just snuck that by the heads of the defenders. It went right over Cairo Martinez's head.
Let's see what Hearts of Maple can do in rebuttal to try and get back that goal. They need to keep the pressure up. Don't let Bossier get comfortable.
Bossier says, "Excuse me, we would like to stay on top of the league."
A little bit of rowdiness going up there, or away from the ball. Roy Kent getting it to Eagle. Eagle's shooting it, but blocked by the defender.
Terrible shots. Oh, so last night, Knox City had 60 shots on goal to Anchorage's 20.
Volume shooting. Oh, God, that's dangerous.
Ooh.
Goal!
Essex Diambola finds the trash. Don't call him Diambola, call him Trash Panda.
Wow. Hearts of Maple's defenders there could not get control of the ball soon enough. And Essex finding it in the air and just heads it over the goalkeeper, who's right there. That's a rough one. Giving them an early 2-0 lead. Zeus and Patrick could not get that ball cleared out.
Yet not sure what Hearts and Maple's doing, spotting the Steamers 2 goals in the first 10 minutes of the game, but we'll see how this pans out for them. It's a bold strategy, for sure.
It's a bold move, Cotton. Anything can happen, though, as the infamous man of the SSF has said many times, what one team can do in the first half, the other team can do in the second half.
I know we have a soundboard button for it, but you don't allow soundboards, so we can't play it. But there's a button for it now.
We'll keep it this way. Nate Hall feeding to Hogan. Hogan feeds it back out to Nate. And blocked by the defender. Headed out. Guy Clausen almost coming out with it. But Nate gets it to Hogan. Hogan takes the shot. Great.
Doug
Saved by Doug
extension. Gunny, they were down 5-1. With like 30 minutes to go.
Man, to lose that 5-1, 30 minutes left.
And they ended up winning. They ended up winning 7-6.
Leave a sour taste in my mouth.
Well, yeah, because they went up at like the 80th minute, and then at the 88th minute, Anchorage got one back to tie it, and then in the 90+2 is when Robo sealed the deal.
Ugh. Ooh, Biff. I believe that got blocked by a Hertz Maple defender, slowing it down and changing the trajectory ever so slightly. Oof. Bossier's just unrelentless with the shots. As I say that, Jack Wigmore lets the ball get by him, but he still gets away with it. Essex at the top. Didn't like what he saw. A little bit of a physically dangerous clear. But it works. But Bossier keeping possession.
Yeah, did Chris lead up paying out? No,
oh,
he didn't.
Shoot. Hearts of Myrtle versus Bossier. Started. My fault. It's
well, Doug,
Monday
if you're
for a
here,
reason.
If you're here now, Doug, you're loving it.
For sure. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Opportunity. Cairo straight into a defender. That's going to be a corner kick for Hearts Maple. Yep, number 10. Hogan O'Connor to take the corner. First goal was a yellow card at the top of the box against Patrick. Essex took it and buried it off the top crossbar and down. Second goal was, again, not a penalty free kick, but by Essex Gambola. A cross that got intercepted by Patrick, but not cleared out. Went to Zeus, who failed to clear it also. and just found its way to Essex's head and up and in. That's what happened, Eagle. All within 10 minutes of game time. And welcome to Messy Monday, where I always screw up at least one thing. And if it's only one thing, it's a great day. Rocksteel to Guy on the wing. Guy carrying it in. Goes back to Rocksteel out on the wing at the top. Trying to find someone to cross it into. Gives it to Jack Whitmore. A little bit of back and forth now with Jack. Jack finding Essex. Essex taking a shot at the head. No chance. Felt a bit rushed from Essex there, but I don't know if he really had much else he could do with Zeus right on his back like that. Bossier City bringing it back up. Trying to find an outlet pass they like. Max feeding down to Biff on the wing. Gives it back up to Jack. Jack trying to find Essex there, I think. Oh! Oh my god, another garbage type goal. This time Max Robbins gets the goal.
I believe that is his first ever SSF goal.
Wow.
He is a rook. And blocked the cross going in. Sent it to the wrong direction.
Yep. I believe that was Roy Kent with the block on the cross, finding its way to Max Robbins' foot, who just buries it in the back of the net. In the 31st minute. This is a rough game for Hearts of Maple today. Eagle with the what the shit. Guy passing it around. Big deep feed to Essex. Patrick easily coming away with that one. Cairo comes up with it, gives Eagle. Eagle to Hogan. Hogan carrying it up. Gives it back to Eagle. Eagle out to Nate. Cleared out by Bossier. Throw in to Hearts of Maple. Good feed to Nate. Nate trying to extend it forward. Okay. They're just calling the throw in. Stu gets to Hogan at the top of the box. Hogan
gotta hit it.
Hogan needed to take that, but Cairo shows him how to shoot. Hits one of the defenders in the face. Cairo trying to shoot it again. Wide right of the goal. Doug Britton not even had to attempt to make a save there.
Tell you what, Hearts of Maple's going to have to pull on their bootstraps if they want to get this one.
They need to step it up soon and quick. With Markham out to Socrates. Yeah. Max Robbins. Carrying it up a little bit. Trying to find... Ooh, advantage was called. Foul. Against Cairo. I don't see a foul there, but, you know, that's why I'm not a ref. Essex, about 10 yards out from the top of the box. 20 yards, sorry. Takes the shot. Simple save for Hans Carlin Wheeler. Gives it the big boot. Hogan sandwiched by tall people. I don't think Hogan had a chance. But Hearts of Maple able to come up with it. But as I say that, Bossier with the interception from the feed up to Eagle. Oh, man. Good feed out to Guy Clausen on the wing. Guy trying to shake him a little bit. Find a pass to the center. Takes it himself instead. Finds Essex. Essex turns. Gives it to, I believe that was Biff Markham. Markham shoots it, and it's goal time.
I will tell you what. Bossier was winning on goal differential. Bossier's now killing it on goal differential. I don't know what to say. I mean, first off, eat shit Eagle. But, I mean, how dominant Bossier has looked the past couple weeks it's just astonishing.
They have been on fire and just putting out any storm that's trying to come their way for the most part. This was just a beautiful bang, bang, bang. No one being greedy. Everyone waiting for the right time. Biff Markham just right place, right time. And from the pass from Essex to bury that in the 41st minute. Eagle in awe. Doesn't know what to do. Jaw on the ground. Caw. Roy Kemp feeding it up to Eagle. That's gonna be a foul. Where at? Just outside the box. Literally just outside. Hogan. Can he get this over the wall? No. Hogan buries it into the wall. Comes up with it, though. Oh, an unlucky bounce. I guess a bounce that didn't end up being lucky. Is a better way of saying that. Socrates feeding it up the guy on top of the box. Finding Jack Wigmore a bit further out. Who passes it back even further to Max Robbins, who finds Essex, who pushes it out. Socrates carries it back into the mid. Back to Robbins. Back to Dambola. To Biff Markham. Markham takes a shot, but nothing to it there. Guy saying he should have cut in, and I think that probably would have been a good idea. It looked like there was a hole there. At least a lane. Feeds up to Guy. Guy feeding it to Socrates. Socrates. Oh, he was trying to find Biff Markham on a run. If that ball got through, he would have had a one-on-one opportunity against the goalie. The attack from Bossier is unrelenting. Hearts of Maple, tail between their legs, going into halftime. What a rough spot for them to be at. Down 4-0 from, I believe, 4 goals from 4 different people. I might be wrong in that. Let's check.
No, Frank has a brace. Essex done a bowl as a brace. It's Max Robbins, Frank,
Oh,
and
Essex had the first two. That's right.
yeah.
So 4 goals, 3 different people. Essex involved in 3 out of the 4 with the assist on Biff Markham's. I mean, it's early. Anything can still happen. But Essex coming out saying, I want the game. I want the match. I want the man of the match. Ooh, it's going to be a rough one. Hearts Maple, uphill battle. Both ways. It's like your old grandpa saying, grandparents, saying, back in my day when we went to school, we had to go uphill both ways in the snow. And I probably shouldn't impersonate voices.
You said it.
That being said, though, Hearts have the work cut out for them. Bossier City, I just don't take your foot off the gas. Keep going. Don't fix what's not broken. Keep with it. That being said, let's get down to that second half. Bossier City starting with the ball, going left to right with their dark blue tops, light blue bottoms. Classic kit for them. And meanwhile, Hearts Maple going from the right to the left with their classic kits of white on top, gold trims, and gold shorts. Oof. Patrick stopping the advanced run from Biff Markham off of what was a good thorough pass.
I just want to. Is Hearts of Maple even alive right now? That's what I want to know.
Well, you
show me some life.
You gotta dig through that syrup to find that heart beating. Make sure it's still there. Ooh, good shoulder tackle to take the ball back. Hogan with a back heel to Cairo. Cairo feeding it down to Nate. Nate taking it up the wing. Stops. Middle of the field a little bit. Back and forth. Cairo. Good lead pass up to Nate. Nate crossing it in. A little bit too deep. Doug Brent comes out. Catches it before Eagle can get his head on it. Ooh. Guy with a bad pass to the Hearts of Maple player. But runs down and I believe that was Guy. He ran down and came back and got the ball back. Yeah, it was 21 Guy class.
Track back ability.
He realized the mistake and had to make up for it, and he was able to do that. Unfortunately, Hearts Maple did end up with the ball back and did get it down to the offensive third. With it out the wing with Stewart, feeding it over to Cairo. Cairo trying to get a position to take a shot, but losing his balance. Socrates, Frank Socrates.
Wow.
Oh, he was not able to get it with the goalie.
That was a great give and go. Probably one of the best give and goes I've seen all season.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that Socrates could not get it up above Hans-Carl Mueller.
I mean, depends on whose team you're rooting for, whether it's unfortunate or not.
It's unfortunate for Socrates' viewpoint. He could have gotten the gold column himself. If your Hearts of Maple fan, you're like, oh, thank God. Stop the bleeding. We don't need more bruises. Cuts, scars, they hurt. Stewart out on the wing, bringing it up. Pushed off the ball, though, by Jack Wigmore. Feeds it up to Biff Markham. Brings it back to Bell. Feeds it back up to Biff. And it's taken back by Hearts. Finding Eagle. Giving it back to Roy Kent. Crossing the field down to Nate. Gives it to Roy. Roy kind of traveling around a little bit. Gives it to Cairo. Finds Hogan. Hogan loses it, but Roy Kent, right place, right time to give it to Nate. Out on the wing. Nate trying to find where he wants to go. Gives it to Cairo. Gives it right to that was Roy, and then to Hogan. Back up to Cairo. Cairo was shooting it right into the defender's leg. Bossier with the counter here. Good opportunity. Oh, Essex losing the ball, but Bossier keeps possession. They get it back down to the offensive third. Guy out on the top wing gives it Socrates. Finds Essex in the middle. Not able to do anything. Feeds it to Guy. Feeds it to Rock. Offsides is called as Rock Steele was ever so slightly offsides as he was coming back towards the ball. Whew. Play-by-play on this can be exhausting.
Yeah, that's why we don't do it.
I don't know what else to talk about, okay? I'm filling the dead air. Filling the dead air. Jeez. Bossier being up 4-0. They're still not giving any breathing room for Hearts and Maple. Hearts still having to earn every chance they can offensively and defensively. Doug Rin giving it the big boot. Roy Kent comes out with it. Back and forth. Oh man, I'm getting tired.
There's the fireworks.
Oh, they've already started here. And it's not from the baseball field either. Oh. Foul being called? Looks like they're calling a foul against Essex. On Zeus? Yeah, looks that way. Yep. Foul from Essex on Zeus. Here's the big boot. Hearts Maple able to come out with it. Hearts Maple getting the ball in the attacking third. Adds the ball out on the wing. Bang, says the firework.
Waiting for Hearts and Maple to show some fireworks.
Hogan O'Connor trying to box out his defender when he should have been running to the ball. Oh, man. That's a mental mistake if I've ever seen one. Good steal by Roy Kent. But Bossier coming back up with it. Nice feed, but offsides. Jeepers, barely offsides there too. Pretty close there. Hearts of Maple giving it the big boot, but not able to come on with it. We are in the 72nd minute. Hearts of Maple still needs 4. They're running out of time quickly. As I say that, Hearts of Maple give the ball back to Bossier. Bossier pushing it up. Oof, Essex not able to handle that. Ole. Another ill-advised shot by Cairo as he hits the defender. Offsides is called, I'm assuming. No, a foul that I did not realize happened. Right there by Taz.
Come on, Taz. What are you doing?
Trying too hard. Being too aggressive. He knows that time's winding down. He knows they got to do something quick. Oof. Bossier just is not budging.
No, and this is a pretty scary statement game for them. This late in the season, both teams vying for something, and they just manhandled Hearts of Maple. I mean, granted, it's not over.
Goal!
Well, it might be now.
Socrates with a snipe off a one-time shot there. Oh, man. I think that does put the final nail in the coffin there. Oh, that hurts. Wow. I didn't even think that. I don't feel like that ball was meant for him because no one else reacted except for him. What a shot. Oh. Buries it beautifully. Socrates taking the 5-0 lead in the 77th minute. There's giving Hearts of Maple a sucker punch, to say the least there. I mean, if you're Hearts of Maple, you still want to at least get one so you can't say you got shut out. But it's a rough one. It's a rough one.
Not going to be a good time for these players in their locker room.
And the firecrackers. Okay. Patrick clearing it out, giving Bossier City a corner here. Johnny asking if he missed anything. I mean, that depends on who you're watching for. Bossier made the 5th goal just recently. Hearts of Maple, I think they are pulling the plug. The life support is no more. Good feet at the stew. He fights around it. Firecrackers. Oh. They're right outside my window.
Just a fucking crazy game this is. Absolute crazy game.
Definitely hard to watch as a Hearts Maple fan because you're like, here's our opportunity. We get this W and we're still in it. And then they go up 4-0 in the first, get a fifth late in the second half, and you're like, how did this happen? Why did this happen to me? We're in the 87th minute.
You almost want to feel bad, but then you realize it's Eagle.
I mean, I still feel bad because of how bad it was. But are you... Wow. He's offsides. So it's the right call, but wow. No, guy, you didn't necessarily step out of bounds. It was the fact that you were offsides, technically. Oh, Cairo feeding it out to Nate. Finding Cairo. Back to Roy. Ken. I don't like what they're doing. I just don't like it. Desperation feed into the center. Caught by Doug Britton. Thrown out. 2 minutes of added time. Already one gone.
Just not a good showcase tonight.
And that is that, folks.
For Hearts.
With that being said, we are finished here. Let us go over the review. Let us watch these replays, highlights, and watch how Bossier City systematically tore Hearts of Maple to pieces. Brung. 5 minutes in, Essex off the free kick.
Bless you.
Thank you. Here's the free ball. Two center back defenders there. Neither one could get the clear, and Essex just heads it right over Hans Karl Mueller's reach. Probably the best opportunity by Hearts of Maple is right there, with a great save from Doug Britton. Max Robbins, right place, right time here on the blocked pass. Congratulations, Max, on your first goal in the SSF. Welcome to the league. Seriously. It's only 9:30.
Yes, it's only 10:30.
I'm pretty sure it's the same house sending these all off. Great selfish play there to give Biff the goal. Hogan not able to get the ball over the wall here.
There he is. There's the man, the myth, the legend, Frank Wade, in the Twitch chat. Frank, you've been on a tear, my friend. An absolute fucking tear. Bossier keeps pace with Knox City. Well, Knox City keeps pace with Bossier. And it is absolutely astonishing. And me and Dave were talking about this yesterday. They scored how many goals tonight? 5?
5.
6? 5. So, Bossier has 45 goals scored, which is not the highest in the league. But they have only given up 16 goals in the season. The next lowest is 29.
Defense wins tournaments.
It is insane what Bossier is doing right now.
Yeah. Chris Lee fan club. That's
Ew.
an interesting
Ew.
hashtag.
Who would ever want to join that fan club?
So mean.
I know. Oh, whoops. I just did my goal.
What?
Talking to myself.
Are you reposting that without the white blocks?
No, I don't feel like putting it into Photoshop.
Okay.
I'm reposting it so it doesn't say page 1.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Nice. Where?
Why are you re-uploading it? You don't need it yet. There's still 2 more games to play. Oh, are you gonna say it right now? As we close, I gotcha. Now I'm understanding.
Jeez, come on. Keep up. So, at the end of today, let Chris Lee cook. At the end of today, you've got Bossier City.
Who is Big Cyber TV? I want to know right now. I want to know who this man is that is your number one and only fan.
I'm going to take a guess. I don't know, but I'm guessing Brody. But Bossier City leading the pack of the table today at the end of tonight's matches with 32 points with a giving out my identity.
Brody, go home. You're drunk. You don't play till Wednesday.
With a 29-point goal differential over Knox City and their 22 goal differential. Knox City currently with the most goals for at 51, leading over Bossier by 6, but they have 29 goals against versus Bossier's 16. Standing in third is Bluff City with 27 points, but they have yet to play their match this week. That being said, they can get up to 30, still 2 points behind Bossier and Knox. Tonight, Hearts of Maple have not statistically been eliminated, but they need everything to go their way to be able to make it. Unfortunately, Buffalo is statistically eliminated because they have 30. They can only get 31 points, and Bossier and Knox already have 32. With that being said, though, I want to thank you for joining us tonight, and I
just want to say one thing.
Okay,
before
say your
we
one
close.
thing. Say it.
You streamed tonight. I think this is the first night that we have had in the SSF season 2 that both games ended in a shutout.
Oh, shoot! Both games did end out in a shutout. Huh? Huh?
So if you guys are on the zero end of that, take it up with Chris Lee.
Listen, I'm innocent. I don't control the games. I just have them play. It's 2 controllers, computers doing their thing. I don't do it. I'm innocent. I'm not guilty.
Chris Lee says
me
get better
walk.
game plans.
Yeah. Game plan better. Oh, God. For those who don't realize, that last statement was an inside joke. But with that being said, thank you for joining us on Monday Night Mess. I hope we get to see you on Wednesday, where we have I'm on the wrong channel. Darn it.
Bossier or Bluff City versus
Bluff City versus North of Fury, followed by Roswell versus Buffalo Tigers. Bluff City versus North of Fury. If North of Fury takes the W there, that can be a huge upset for the tables. Meanwhile, Roswell versus Buffalo, they're playing for pride more than anything. Pride in seeding. Neither team can really do much for the standings. But we still want to win. Buffalo still wants that W. Okay? So with that being said, hope to see you on Wankers Wednesday with Dave Access as those 2 matches take place. Thank you for joining us, and have a great night.